Hello, A Day with Caleb. We are back. This time, we are doing an interesting topic, at least I think so. Uh, Movie posters out there, they all have some have main themes. Similar movie posters is what the title will be. You saw from the thumbnail, there's a lot of similar movie posters out there, and we have, I think, 5 kind of main topics or main categories of these posters. So let's dive in and take a look at similar movie posters. The first, and I think this was the most common one I found out there, and if there's a theme or category you think would be that's not included, comment down below. If there's similar movie poster tropes or groups that you think would make a good video, we could do a part 2, so comment down below. This first category has so many. Hopefully they all fit on the screen here. We'll do pictures of the different groups throughout while I'm talking. But that's the Through the Legs shot or movie poster. There have been so many. I think most common would be kind of the James Bond films, and then I jotted a few down. Transporter 2, and then a bunch of like Taxi, Stinger, Kingpin, and I believe, well, that's kind of under the bed, so that doesn't really count. There's a lot of that shot, where it's through the legs and you see people. I think most well known would be 007. So there's a bunch out there. Probably didn't get all of them. There's probably many, many more that I missed. So that's kind of the first group of posters, if you will. Then this one I knew of and have seen many, many times, and that's where it's an eye or eyes kind of staring at you. You think of Requiem for a Dream, the Godzilla, Skeleton Key, Dinosaur, the eye with, why am I blanking? Jessica Alba. There's tons out there. Bionic Woman, Deep Rising. Did I say Requiem for a Dream? A bunch of movies with the eye. You think of just the eye kind of staring at you. So that's probably most common with like horror movies and ones like that, and kind of sci-fi monstery films where an eye's looking at you. So that's a well-known one too. If I missed any posters, again, comment down below. But that's the eye poster, and we did Through the Legs. The next one is kind of where they're facing away from the camera, if you will, and their back is kind of the movie poster, and that's been in a bunch too. Uh, a lot of westerns, 3:10 to Yuma. Then you have the DreamWorks with Puss in Boots, Unforgiven, V for Vendetta, Cowboys and Aliens, Resident Evil, Shoot 'em Up, G.I. Joe, Walk the Line, Hitcher. Then it's kind of showed up more with comic book films too. You have the iconic Spider-Man one, you have Dark Knight, you have some of the Harry Potter films did that with the back. Inception, Watchmen, Dark Knight Rises. So there's a bunch out there of them like facing away and looking into the unknown, if you will. So that's a neat one, especially with the Harry Potter and the comic movies where they're kind of looking out. The Spider-Man one's probably my favorite, and I have it on the wall over there I'm looking at right now. That's a iconic image from my childhood. So that's a neat one. And then the one where you have two people, whether it's a man and woman or two friends, where they face back to back. You know what I'm talking about. Uh, like Pretty Woman, that's a good example where Richard Gere and Julia Roberts are facing back to back. Then Bride Wars, that's a good one. Game Plan, Four Christmases, a bunch of movies. Adam's Rib, that's an older one that you kids might not know about. That was in the 40s, maybe mid 40s, 50s, maybe. Then Ghosts of Girlfriend's Past, No Reservations. That's a good film. Observe and Report, Wild Target. Then Ice Princess has the same girl back to back, which is kind of weird, but it's a cool image because on one side she's a skater, on another she's just a normal girl, teenager trying to live her life. So the facing back to back. Then the sunglasses. I did not think there were that many posters where people wearing sunglasses. Some of these are kind of technically sunglasses, like Spider-Man 2. Those are not really sunglasses, but we'll kind of leave that in there. Then Hancock, Harry Potter 6, Matrix, obviously, Leon, Born Killers, Rampart, Lucky Numbers, Hot Fuzz. That's probably my favorite one. That's an iconic one. Both wearing shades. Then an Ice Age one where Scrat is wearing glasses. That was a 3D release, and I never saw that when we went to the theaters. Obviously, T2, gotta have the shades, Marmaduke, Bingo, a bunch of films. So that's interesting. Did not think there were that many posters where the main characters are characters wearing sunglasses, but there's a bunch out there. So Sunglasses was number 5. Number 6, and this was kind of a smaller sample size. I'm sure there's many more out there, but a poster of the lips or like a mouth where it's a close-up of that. Probably the most well-known one is the Rocky Horror Picture Show, where it's a close-up of the lips. Then you have Vamps. Going into TV, you have True Blood, Victorious, Whispers, and I'm sure I'll find a few more to kind of put in there. Again, if there was a category that you think should be in here, comment down below. I'm sure like the group shot, that's been done before. There's probably a couple others I could piece together and find, but if you think of something, comment down below. Hope you enjoyed this interesting look at similar movie posters. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. If you're brand new, subscribe down below. Share with a movie poster movie lover. And until next time, guys, keep collecting.